Hello there. Welcome to the Desopadec Weekly. It's a TV program on activities of Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission. Our focus today is on the impact of the agency in the education sector. Our attention particularly is on the strides of the Desopadec in improving learning in Ika, Ndokwa, and Urobo areas with the distribution of furniture in schools there. Joy Ocheyi is my name. Thank you for joining us. You'll be glad you did. Stay with us.
The purpose of an oil producing commission is for the people of the oil producing area. My message to the oil producing community is that any project that is done in their area, they should see it as their personal project. They should see it as community project. They should defend the project the way they defend their king. That is my message to the people of the oil producing community.
Education is a central feature in every society. It is the bedrock of human growth. Education guarantees the progress and enduring development. This is the reason every genuine society pays a serious attention to learning and the acquisition of knowledge of her citizens. The Delta State government, under the leadership of Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, has invested much in education through human capital development and infrastructural upgrades across the state. To complement the efforts of the state government in developing the educational sector, the Delta State Oil Producing Area Development Commission, the Desopadec, recently donated school furniture to pupils and teachers in various schools within oil-bearing communities. The first phase of distribution took place in the Urobo, Ika, and Ndokwa mandate areas. Speaking with the Desopadec Weekly, the head, Department of Community Development and Enlightenment, the Desopadec, Flora Ubeku, said the donation is intended to encourage students, teachers, and parents in the task of sharing knowledge in oil-bearing communities across the state. She urged schools and communities who benefited to help maintain the furniture and guide them against vandalism, noting that most of the schools were not in a conducive shape prior to the intervention of the Desopadec.
The Desopadec has done a lot by building so many classroom blocks for the communities, and again they have built library for some schools. Their laboratories were equipped. So with that, this board that came in saw that they have done all this, but the student cannot just sit on the floor because there was an inspection that was carried out some time ago, and we saw that students were sitting on the floor, bringing wood, to sit, and even the chairs that they have, about three students will be sitting on the same chair, climbing on each other and whatever it is, which was not good for us. So they deemed me fit that if we want quality, the commission deemed me fit that if we really want quality education and for us to have a good future for our leaders, we need quality education. So and the environment must be conducive. So that's why they went ahead to make sure that this provision of chairs and table must be provided for them, not just the students alone, with the teachers too, so that the teachers will be happy doing their job. But when you are unhappy, you cannot deliver good results. And this has encouraged parents to make sure that let my child go to school like every other person, so that the future will be very bright. We took our time to sensitize them on the need of various community to take ownership of what has been given to them, so that the children can study well, you know. But this time around, after sensitization and it still kept on, you know, occurring, it has been a challenge to us. And these days, I think it is a bit less now, because we have gone there again, that as we have distributed, as we have built, if anything is wrong, we will hold them responsible for it. If there's any vandalization at all, we will hold them responsible, because it is money that they use for all that, and for them to grow up well, and it's for their good, for the development of such a community. So if the elders of a community cannot take his time, because they have meetings all the time, why can't they discuss about what they have given to them, how to maintain it? They should take time, discuss on how to take ownership and make it very well.
In Ika Access, the Desopadec has donated school furniture to Owa Secondary School, Owoibu, Owanta Secondary School, Oki Primary School, Mburi, Utokbu Grammar School, Erumo Mixed Secondary School, and Utogbeje Secondary School. Other beneficiaries are Umunede Mixed Secondary School, Ede Grammar School, Ejeho Primary School, and Upegoro Primary School, Umunede. Several schools also received furniture in Ndokwa. They include Chimuku Primary School, Olie Primary School, Ogbogume Ishiene Primary School, Utwe Ogume, Egbe Primary School, Ado Primary School, and Akwo Dagwe Primary School, Onichukwane. The rest are Eke Model Primary School, Utagbogwe, Ebolugo Primary School, Utabono, Ulo Primary School, Emono, as well as Umia Primary School, Abi. The Desopadec also donated furniture to primary and secondary schools in Jesse and Owara communities in Ethiopia West local government area. In Jesse Kingdom, furniture went to a Genesan Primary School,
I see the share where they bring to the community, for the school, not for the school community, and we appreciate. We greet them, we thank them. The behalf of the community, I greet them. Both Governor, Jonani, Desopadec neighbor, all of them, I greet them. The behalf of a Genesa community.
Ejeji Primary School, Ejera Primary and Secondary Schools.
Desopadec, I thank you very much for the tea that you are doing for us. Even this share now where you carry come meet us when our children will come off for ground to share the right and read. So I thank you very much. You find your kowa. I say thank you very much for this thing where we say you do for us, Nana. The share where you carry come meet us. So
this share they brought to us, it help us because our children, they don't have chair. They don't have chair. They're sitting on the floor, windows, playing all over the field. We're not the expecter before, but where they bring her come, we feel happy. I have to appreciate it for what they just did for our community now. So I thank them very much.
Other schools which benefited in Jesse Kingdom are Onyowe Primary School, Boboruku, Onyo Primary and Secondary Schools.
Sometimes we record the school before they sit down for one regular, but now we they bring share now they not go sit down for one regular. That one help for our children. Today the share we they bring, so we even play give the yesterday the day before yesterday we they bring the share, we play give you Fawokowa, Jonani, we play give them. They try.
Before the shares, most of our children are sitting on the floor, I thank God with this one and they will not sit on the floor again. I thank the Desopadec. I thank our leader Jonani. I still thank our governor Okowa.
At Ovade Secondary School and Oduana Primary School, Ogarefe, were also equipped with furniture.
Honestly speaking, I aim of my organization, which is the Vice Student and Graduates Association, is to cater for the well-being of the student and the even non-student of the community. And one of our aim also is to make sure that the students that are in the community are doing well in their various endeavors. We coming to the school time to time to see the way things are going. And our last visit to the school, we came to engage them on a career talk. And then when we get to the school, during the career talk, we noticed some challenges. And one of the challenges is the inadequate of the chair. So, and ever since we have been wondering on how we can able to make provision for seat for them on our own effort. But today I was kind of overwhelmed because I was in my house when I received a call that the Desopadec is they come to the school. So I said, what happened? I have to run down. So getting here, I came to see about numbers of shares that they brought. So I was overwhelmed, and I'm very happy that the Desopadec, they hear our cry and they brought the share for us today. And you can see now that some of the classroom that they have no chair before. After the arranging now, you see that about 2 to 3 classrooms now they have seats. And I'm happy for these kind gestures that they've done for us today. And I want to extend my preferred greeting to our workaholic governor, Senator Okowa, for these kind gestures, and also to our father, our Oga himself, the executive director of the Desopadec, and the finance administration, the person of Honorable John Obuko Nani, for his magnanimity towards mankind, and the Desopadec in particular. Of a truth, the Desopadec have been trying, and this one they do today is a great thing. And the MD too.
Before now, the students don't even have seats. You can see the empty classrooms. That they sit on the ground to take their lectures, and that's not been really good. And we are happy today, as people of Federal Ward 11 and State Ward 16 for Vade. We are happy today that the government, through the Commission of the Desopadec, has come to our rescue today, the rescue of our children, to have a very conducive learning environment with these chairs. And we are so happy as people, as a community, for benefiting, being one of the factors of the empowerment of the Desopadec. Okay. So we are so grateful and so happy to be one of the schools that will supply these chairs today. The governor have us to heart by remembering us that our students don't have seats in their school, in their classrooms, and through the board of the Desopadec and our Honorable John Obuko Nani has come to our rescue today. I think it's a 100% welcome development.
The desk and chairs to Oduana Primary School, Warife, came at a time the pupils needed them most, according to the head teacher, Rachel Umokoro.
The condition in the school without is a palatable condition. The children, the pupils, they don't have seats to learn. They always sit on the floor. When it is raining, they will manage where it is dry to sit down and learn each and every day. Teachers' chairs. The teachers here in Oduana Primary School, they bought their own chair, their own table with their own money that they use each and every day.
In fact, I appreciate Desopadec for assisting, having the feeling, the mind for the children, supporting them with their seats to learn. I appreciate. Almighty God knows from my heart there is joy. I appreciate them, and I appreciate our governor, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, who has carried on this project. In fact, I am happy.
I think let me start by commending the management of Desopadec for taking on this initiative. This is one of the serious problems we are having with our educational system today in the state. When we talk about infrastructure, the state of infrastructure, and the quality of impact it has on learning. We are now having a situation whereby the management under the current leadership of Chief Askia Oge, working with our dear brother Chief Jonani, taking up the initiative of trying to do something about the sorry state of our schools. The shares are very, very good. They are quite impactful. You know, when you come to school and the children have no seat to sit on, they wouldn't really be in a good position to learn. So having the seat provide them the minimum comfort to face their studies. It will also encourage parents to bring in their word to the school, because it's a situation whereby parents will come to the school and found that there are no seat for their wards to sit on. It will discourage them to want to take them elsewhere else. So this is very, very good to us. It's a right step in the right direction. And on behalf of the People Consultative Forum, of which I am the Vice President, I want to commend Desopadec for this good job.
Oreke Primary School, Ogarife, and Udure Primary School, Ogariki, were not left out.
Some of the children are sitting on honorary ground. So I am even happy to have some share from you this evening. The message I have for the Desopadec, I pray that they should continue with their good work they have for education.
The importance of education in every society cannot be overemphasized. Education is the bedrock of every society to develop, and for peace and progress of every society, you need to educate the people, because education is also a means of alleviating poverty. So bringing this text from Desopadec is a welcome development. It will help to improve on the quality of education in our community, in our kingdom, and it will also provide a conducive learning environment for the learner and the teacher. I want to really sincerely appreciate Desopadec, and especially the member representing Ethiope West local government, also double as the EDFA, for facilitating and procurement of this deck to various schools across Ethiope West. I have to thank him for this job well done, and the executive governor, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, for approving this project because of the importance of the project to the society and Delta State at large and Nigeria. So it's a welcome development.
Speaking in an interview, the Executive Director, Finance and Administration, Desopadec, Chief John Nani, said the donation would boost the morale of the pupils and also make learning more attractive to all.
There has been complaint that most primary secondary schools, they don't have seats, that we supply them student seats so that when they resume, it will be a happy place for them. And providing these seats, we definitely made them have a comfortable place for learning. It will boost their learning because when you have seats, instead of sitting on the floor, you sit on the chair. It shows that yes, you are in school, and it will stimulate them to wanting to come to school, and having a comfortable environment to learn. I think is the best, because education is the bedrock of development. I'm telling the host community to see these schools as yards, because the pupils and the students who uses this desk are from the community, so they cannot allow hoodlums to destroy things which they are benefiting from government, because if they are destroyed, they will be the first casualty to survive, because if their children are not comfortable, they will not be comfortable at home. So I'm asking that they make sure that this season of this supply have been well taken care of.
My people, na me Bashoro ask Yaoge, when be managing director and chief executive officer of Desopadec. Na me come again because as the thing they go, it not go good make we come believe say this pandemic of coronavirus say it don't finish. As the thing they do also make it not go be something when you go come just dey lay ambush. When we think say it don't finish, it just come up from one place come begin catch people. Now it make me come say make I come beg una. Say it go good make as government say make we do the protocol for COVID-19 make we dey follow am. Make we dey comot for where plenty people dey. Make we try dey wash our hands every time we go dey wash am. And then this time make we try make we dey wear our nose mask regularly, because why? Na only those when dey alive na we fit serve o. When all the good things when we don promise una go fit reach their domot. We beg you make you stay alive so that we can serve you better.
Desopadec has done so much in the distribution of furniture to schools in oil-producing communities of Ika, Ndokwa, and Igbo, which we cannot bring to you all in this edition. And so we will continue in our next edition telling you more of what the agency has been doing. Join us then.